Hello, all you beauty people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Obviously, you can tell by the title down below, we are doing my nightly skincare routine. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through what I normally like to do at nighttime when I like to start to unwind, and what products I use and why I use these products. So if you are interested in that, then stick around. Obviously, this is your first time to my YouTube channel. I do a lot of beauty, makeup, lifestyle, unboxings, a lot of different stuff here on my YouTube channel. So I'd appreciate it if you would go down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel because you know you want to. You know you want to, and that's why you're here. That's why you're watching this video. And also, if you like the makeup that is on my face, some of it is actually from my recent JEFFREE Star unboxing that I recently did, which should be the video right before this one that I just released and went up live. If not, it'll be the one after this. But there is an international giveaway in that video. You have to stay at the end of that video. So just kind of spoiler alert if you haven't seen it yet. So I'll link it down below for you. I always link any of the videos or any of the giveaway videos I've got going on because I do monthly giveaways all the time. Open for US, open international. So it's a fun time over here on my YouTube channel. But obviously you guys are here for my skincare routine and I'm ready to take this makeup off because I've had it on for way too long. And as you can see, your girl is getting oily and shiny and it is 1:40 at nighttime. So it's time to get this all off. So you know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't forget this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss a video with me, your girl Sandra D, and let's just go ahead and get into this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I apologize if there's a little bit of an echo because we are in my bathroom that I normally like to get unsettled in. And there are like some tiles and it does have really great acoustics in here because I love singing in this bathroom because you get a lot of back noise to yourself so you can kind of really hear yourself and what's going on. But yeah, let's just go ahead and just unwind. So I'm going to take my earrings off, put those over to the side, take my lashes off because these bad boys need to come off. Ooh. Does anyone else just feel like so good when you rip your lashes off and like your eyes just feel like instant like pressure release? So that is me. All right, so the first thing I like to start off with are some cleansing wipes just to get a little bit of the makeup off. I know I'm not going to rub my eyes because I'm going to use something else to get my eye makeup off that works a little bit better. But I'm just going to go in with these cleansing wipes that I got from Kroger. These are makeup removing and cleansing cloths. It removes long-lasting makeup, including waterproof mascara. These are supposed to be comparable to the Neutrogena ones. So I'm just going to go ahead and do around my face, and then my lips are going to be last, just so I can get some of this makeup off. And this is where we're starting our skincare routine. So just trying to wipe away as much as possible of the makeup so it makes it just a little bit easier when we wash our face. Easy enough, right? Easy enough. Okay, so now that we've gone ahead and taken off that first layer of makeup, we're going to put this in the trash really quickly. We're going to go into the cleansing part. So I dropped my towel on the floor. That's not good. But next we're going to go into the cleansing part. So I like to double cleanse, triple cleanse. I don't know what you really want to call this. Because I start off with a makeup wipe. Then I go in with the cleansing balm that I'm using right now at the moment. This is the Pharmacy Cleansing Balm Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. And I got this, and it says made exclusively for a BOXY charm. So if some of you guys remember when I got this, I was kind of hesitant. I've tried the Clinique one, and I got like the sample size, and I like it. I still have it. I haven't finished it. But this one I fell in love with. Also, the smell is just so refreshing. So this is in their green cleanse. It has like a very like green tea smell. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to smell like, but it's just a nourishing face and cleansing balm that melts away your makeup and pollution residue. Even the boldest eye makeup and long wear foundations easily removes. And this also leaves your skin hydrated and silky smooth. Gently massage onto dry skin And for eye makeup, remove, apply to closed eyes and then rinse off with warm water and a damp washcloth. So this is what it looks like. I'm almost done with it. It's like a really like pretty mint type of green color. So once I'm done with this one, I might try and finish off the Clinique one, and then I'll move on to the newest balm that I got recently in one of my unboxings. And I forget who that one's by. It was, I think it's LMS. I think it's the LMS cleansing balm that I got recently. So I'm just going to take about this much of it. I really don't need as much as I normally would use. So I'm going to scrape a little bit of that off. And then again, just going in with a dry skin is what it says. I'm going to turn the water on though, just so the hot water is going for us, just so we kind of get that going. So I apologize if you're going to hear that, but we'll rub this in all over our face. All right, so I'm going to pat my face dry really quickly, and we're going to go in with my actual cleanser because you can tell I still have some of that residue underneath. So I'm going to go in with my cleanser really quickly. The cleanser I like to use is your Free Your Pores Rich Hazel Pore Clarifying Cooling Cleanser with salicylic acid with acne treatment in there. I love this. I think this has been a game changer for my skin because it has helped with the acne that I do get. So, and the smell is great. My skin feels really refreshed after it. So, again, just really getting that in there, into our skin, into our pores, so that the witch hazel and the salicylic acid can do its job. All right, so all of the makeup is now gone off of our face. So we've kind of done that whole triple cleanse to make sure we get any and every little thing. Sometimes you might get a little bit of makeup residue, but I really don't see that much on here. So that's why I kind of triple cleanse, because sometimes you do get makeup in your hairline. And that's why I really like to go in with the last cleanser, just to really make sure I get some soap into my hairline so I don't break out around there either. Because every once in a blue moon, I'll get one like up here in my hairline when it comes to like acne. But more or less I get that when my period's about to start. So there's that. All right, we've patted our face dry all the way. This is what our skin is looking like right now at the moment in the light. So again, I do have a little bit of redness. I obviously have freckles and skin pigmentation, but it's really not that bad. For the most part, I actually don't even have any bumps on my face besides really, really little melanomas that are over here. And that's pretty much it. My skin is actually really, really smooth. Now, occasionally I do like to go into the sides of my nose kind of hard and just try and get any of those like white heads or white blood cells or whatever they're called. I forget. I just to kind of like cleanse my nose just a little bit. So that's why it's getting a little red. So that we can kind of make sure that we get some of that buildup. So, all right, now we're there. I'm going to get rid of that, and then we'll come back because we're about to go into my, my bedroom, and I'm about to show you guys my skincare drawer that I have next to my bed, because that's normally where after I wash my face, I do everything in my bathroom that I will go over into my bedroom and then figure out what skincare I want to do for the night and what I want to focus on. So let's go. All right, guys. So we are in my bedroom. We are actually coming over here to my side dresser, or whatever you want to call this. Yes, it's a little messy up top right now. I was actually trying to organize and clean this so that I can put everything back where it's supposed to go and get rid of some of this trash. But I'm kindly going to go ahead and take you guys through some of my skincare items that I actually have in here, what I'm currently using right now. And then we're going to pick out some stuff, put it on our face, and it is what it is. So I've got a bunch of different items in here right now at the moment. I kind of just cycle through what am I feeling, what do I really want to do. So the first one right off the top right here is I have the Good Genes All-in-One Lactic Acid Treatment. So this is actually really amazing. I love it. I'm almost finished with it. I've been using it a lot since I got it in one of my BOXY charms. Lactic acid is actually a really good treatment when it comes to like the natural natural moisture of your skin. It can also over time help with aging. So I just love the way that this feels, and it actually gives my skin like a little bit of a tingle, like a little bit of a pinch. I don't even know how to even describe it. It gives it like as if needles, I don't know, like a shock to your skin once you put it on, once it's like, you know that it's going inside of your pores when your skin feels like shocked. So it almost feels like if I was doing like this dermabrasion on my skin, which is one of our skin pools that I actually have, has little needles all over it. That's how this feels without having to use that, which is nuts. Because I can instantly feel this on my skin. Again, I think it's just because of the lactic acid that's in it, and the treatment is pretty severe. So it even tells you, like, if you've never used this before, yes, you can use it for sensitive skin, but tells you how many pumps to use and not to go overboard with it. But my skin's pretty good, so I love that. So I might be using that tonight. The other skin tool I have in here is the Cosmetics like face roller. So I like to use this at night too, depending if I'm putting serums on or whatever I'm using, just to kind of roll my skin, try to release any of those, any like drainage in my skin, I guess. I forget like what this stuff actually does. I use it because I think it helps. And then I also have a few different like chapsticks that are in here as well. For lip products, again, you can say I've got Carmax, I've got Bees, Burt's Bees. I also have the Blistix Medicated Lip Balm. Why is this not focusing? It's coming in out of focus. And then I also like to use the Sleeping Mask by Laneige. I have been using this for so long. I literally put it on every single night. And haven't even hit the bottom yet, which is nuts. It's taken me a really long time to actually go through this, but I do have a backup, which is the grapefruit one. So I cannot wait to use that one. But I got this one first, and then I found the grapefruit one at Marshall's, I believe, for like half the cost, which is nuts. So yeah, definitely excited. This is like $30 for this thing. And I found the lip mask for like half the price. So $15 at Marshall's. All right, moving on. We've got a few other things in here. I believe this is a cuticle oil. So I like to put this on my hands at nighttime before I go to bed, just to kind of help nourish my cuticles, because I have really bad cuticles, along with this dermatologist like recommended cream for my hands. So because I have really, really dry skin. So this is like a medicine for my hands to help make sure that they don't crack. So I like to use those in combination with each other. And then going into more of like my skincare, I've got a few different moisturizers in here. So right now I have the Purlisse Matcha Green Tea Anti-Accident Priming Moisturizer. I like to use this at night instead of a priming moisturizer. So I do this first before like maybe I put some of the other serums and stuff on. So there's that. I have this right here, which is the Tula Glow and Get Cooling Brightening Eye Balm. This is really awesome. I do love Tula products. I have two other Tula products that are inside my shower that I like to use when I take a shower. So it's one of like their face washes and then an exfoliator. Such good products. So good. Then I have the Milk Makeup Melatonin Overnight Serum. I've used a decent amount of this. Now, this wasn't how when I got it, so I feel like there was a lot of product in here. I'm going to be honest. Maybe like here's where it was. It wasn't all the way down, but still, this is a really interesting product to use at nighttime, and I love the way that it makes my skin feel. And it does have a lavender scent to it, which kind of helps you sleep at the same time. So very relaxing. Definitely love that one for sure. Then for face mist, you guys have heard me talk about these way too much. The Mario Badescu skin mask. I like to spray these on before I put serums to really help this seep into my skin. I have plenty of backups of those, so I definitely love to use that. Then I have one of the newest ones I've actually added back here. Again, I got this from a subscription box. This is the Wander Beauty Do Not Disturb Overnight Repair Concentrate, which has 1% retinol. I forget exactly what it does, but it says minimal retinol effects, maximum use between do not disturb, I forget what retinol does, so it just says it helps repair and smooth the skin while you sleep. So if anyone knows exactly what retinol does for the skin, someone let me know in the comments down below. Would love to know, but I do love the way that feels, and a little bit goes a long way when you use it. Okay, going on, I have a newer one I've also just added to in here because I finished off one of the other serums that I had in here. This is the Earth Harbor Helios Anti-Pollution Youth Ample Red Algae Implant Stem Cells Serum. I haven't used this yet, so I'm not really sure. I have no thoughts on this yet, but I recently just added this in here because I finished one of my other serums that I had in this drawer. Then I've got another, this is a super oil. I'm almost finished with this one. I really love the way that this feels and the way it went into my skin. It's from a brand I've never heard from before, but obviously that's what our subscription boxes do. They send us stuff and we either choose to use it or not use it, and I did use it. So I really do like the way this feels. It is just a super oil, has a bunch of different oils that are in it. It says just to apply 2 or 3 drops. Sorry, I'm not even in focus. 2 or 3 drops in the AM and in PM as needed. And then those are all the ingredients that are in it. So love that. Really moisturizes the skin is basically what that's supposed to do. Can I change the angle of this? Okay, cool. Open that up just a little bit more. I've got a hand cream in here, another one. I've got the Sol de Janeiro hand cream. So I like to put this on sometimes before I put on the other stuff, just to kind of get some extra moisture in my skin before I because that is a really thick moisturizer. Almost feels like petroleum jelly, the way that it is on my hand. So yeah. Then we have the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid, 2% and B5. This is just a hydrating support formula for your skin. This is a really, really good serum. The only thing is if you're going to put this on, you have to put it on, I think, before moisturizer or after moisturizer, because if not, it starts to pill up, which is really, really weird. I don't know if it's because it's just so high in hyaluronic acid or what causes it to do that. The same thing with this one. This is the Referral Quench. Hold on, is that going to focus there? The Referral Quench. Come on, focus. Do what you want to do. Why is it not focusing? Which is really weird. Okay, maybe we need to change the angle. Come back. Okay, there we go. The Referral Quench Moisture Replenishing Serum. This is a really good serum. I feel like I've used this a decent amount of times now. I don't know exactly where it's at because you can't really feel it. But I know there's still a decent amount in this. So this is actually a really good moisturizer I've been using a lot lately as well. Then I have a few more items in here. I have another eye serum. Brightens Eye. I don't really have much to say about this. I've had this brand in my box a few times, but I'm just haven't been really wowed by it. I'm using it just to use it because I have so much skincare and I need to use more eye brightening serums and things like that for my eyes because I really got to take care of our eyes, guys. And I wear glasses, so I rub my eyes a lot, especially when I have contacts and things like that and makeup. So it's nuts. Then I have one of my favorite blemish patches that I've been using forever. You can find these at Walmart. These are, I believe, $2.50 a pack, and there's 36 of them in here. And then they have the really small patches, which are 10 millimeters, and then the larger patches, which are 12 millimeters, and they really help with any type of acne or spot treatment. Basically, what it's supposed to do is just supposed to bring everything to the surface and then kind of help you pop it or get rid of it in some type of, the correct way on how to do things. So these are miracle workers. If you can find these at Walmart, I definitely would tell you to pick them up. They're so inexpensive and they work. And then last but not least, we have my exfoliating swipies that are in here. These are they have toner in them as well. So I love, love, love these. It says that it is a foolproof exfoliating pads for glowy skin, and it just says it exfoliates the skin, refines skin texture, minimizes the appearance of fine lines, moisturizes in a flash, without harsh scrubbing. Each pad is soaked gently and neutrally occurring AHA lactic acid, as well as ultra hydrating essential oils to leave the skin feeling refreshed, glowy, and hydrated. So the same, I guess I never even put 2 and 2 together. So this has lactic acid in it too. Sorry, I was out of frame. Just like that other one, I just realized now why I get that same tingling, poking sensation at my skin with these, just like how I get it with the Good Genes one by Sunday Riley. So yeah, that is all of my skincare. So I'm going to put all this back in here and then we are going to try some of this on and you can just watch me put it on, I guess. So it is what it is. All right, so the products I decided to use are going to be all of these right here. So we decided to go ahead, if I can get a really good angle on this. Yay, nay, Sandra. All right, is going to be the exfoliating pads, the Tula Eye serum, the ordinary hyaluronic acid serum, the retinol, and then the Mara Bodescu spray. So we're gonna go ahead and try that on our face right now at the moment for you guys, so you can kind of see. And before I do that, I kind of want to put a little bit of lotion on my hands because my hands just feel really, really dry. I haven't used this in a while, so I'm not gonna lie. This is at the very ends of its widths, and there's nothing left in it. So we're not putting moisturizer on our hands. Means I need to go grab another one and put it into the side drawer. But hey, it's an empty, which means we used it, right? I mean, that's what we want to do. We want to make sure we use these products. So this is empty, so that's going to go away. So scratch that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're going to do the exfoliating pads really quickly first. So I decided to use these instead because they have the lactic acid. This is what the pads look like in there. So I forget how many pads are in here. I haven't even used them all. But I do know I saw them on BoxyCharm's pop-up, I believe, at some point, and I wanted to pick them up again. But I have so many other toners that I need to use that I just need to use. So I'm going to put this on our face. This is what the pads look like, so you can kind of see. But just kind of putting this all over our face. And again, I am getting that little tingling sensation from the lactic acid that's in these. And it just feels amazing. God, this feels so good on my skin. So, yeah, that's one of the things I love about it, because it exfoliates at the same time. It's not too harsh, but it just makes my skin just feel so good, and it just takes care of it. Again, the biggest thing about our skin is hydration, hydration, hydration. At least for some of us. I have complex skin. I guess I forgot to mention that earlier when we started this video, that I have just like complex skin. So sometimes it can be really dry. Other times it can get really, really oily. But all right, so there's that. And obviously I can apologize. This is not the best lighting. It is what it is. The lighting in my bedroom is not that great. I could have gone back into the bathroom, but I just felt like that would be like not as genuine, because again, this is literally where I sit to do my makeup every night. I take my glasses off. I sit here. My fiance, I almost said husband. My fiance is like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "Putting my skincare on like I normally do." So it is what it is. So, okay, moving on to the next item. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Mara Bodescu facial spray really quickly. Oh no. There we go. Get that all over. It's almost empty, so time for me to move on to another one. I kind of had to tilt it so I could get the last of that out of there. So there's that. Before that fully dries into my skin, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Ordinary Hydrating Support Formula. Again, this is supposed to help your face AM to PM. It helps AM to PM before creams. Before creams. Yeah. If irritation occurs, obviously stop using, yada, yada, yada. So anyways, hyaluronic acid is really great for the skin and nourishing it. So just putting a few drops in our hand. A little goes a long way, especially in the dropper. So it is what it is. Move that around our hands and moisturize, guys. Again, a little goes a long way. So that went all the way around my skin. Sometimes I also tell you to take it down to your neck. I do that every once in a while. So I'm going to put a few more drops on my hands and just kind of get that down into my neck as well. This does dry really, really quick, so you really have to work with it as quickly as possible the moment you start putting a little bit of heat to it into your hands. So there is that. Gonna let that dry just a second, kind of get that going. And I apologize if you hear noise in the background. I forgot to turn the fan off in the back, so you probably are hearing the fan. All right, so we have a little bit of tackiness to our skin. It's actually tightening my skin a little bit too at the same time. So there is that. Then we're going to go in with the Wander Beauty Do Not Disturb Overnight Repair Concentrate, again with the 1% retinol. One pump. Realistically, it does it all. And this is 40 milliliters, 40 milliliters or 1.35 ounces. And that is by Wander Beauty. And then now this is the point if you really wanted to get into like the microdermabrasion with the, oh no, I just dropped that. It's still clean from the last time I did. It's the point where you could kind of go in with one of these and really get that to go into your skin if you really want it to. Because what this is going to do is going to take little needles and just kind of poke into your skin and really get that going. You can do it before or after. I kind of like to do it either or. It doesn't really matter to me. But it is not, it's for the faint of heart. If you don't like needles or if you are afraid of anything like that, I would tell you do not use it. I might go back in with one more pump of that retinol just because I really want this to really sink in a lot. And you will feel, I don't know, the tingling sensation or not the pinch of all the needles. And then you might feel like that, the residual like pain or poke afterwards. It's not really that bad. Just don't press too hard. But obviously if you go lightly over your skin, you're going to feel it. So because again, there are a bunch of little needles on there, if you guys can see that. So, all right, so there is that. I will clean this afterwards. All you do is just run it through your hand with soap and water and you are good to go. So there's that microneedling, microdermabrasion. I don't remember what the correct term of that is. And then we can gladly go ahead and just go in with this really quickly and just kind of, you know, our skin, make it feel nice and good. And I like to keep this in my drawer because it's really cold. It's not too cold, like as if you took it out of the freezer, which I do have one of those I like to use sometimes in the morning when I feel like my face just looks really puffy, which is like one of those jade rollers. And then, yeah, so now that that's done, we can wash this here later. Honestly, sometimes I don't wash after every use, so sorry. I know I probably should be a little bit more cleanliness about it, but I don't. And then go back in one more time with the retinol. And, you know, really get into the skin now. Now that we've kind of poked at our skin, into our pores. So I can really feel that now. All right, the last item we're going to go ahead and do, or second to last item, is the Tula Glow Get It Cooling Brightening Eye Balm. This one, it is just like a balm stick, as you can see. And you kind of just go underneath your eyes with it. It kind of has a little bit of like a sheen to it. Can you guys see that? An odd sheen to it. Don't know why it does that, but then I kind of like pat it in with my fingers. So there's that. And then last but not least, go in with our lip mask to kind of nourish our lips. I haven't, I'm not ready to fully go to bed yet, but I'm going to put this on my lips for now, so they can get a little bit of extra hydration. And then I'm going to brush my teeth and I'll reapply them again after I am ready to go to bed. But my fiance is not home yet. He's actually still at work. Yes, still at work is for how late that it is right now at the moment. He is a police officer and he does security late at night for one of our favorite local bars. So there is that. So now that I'm done with my skincare, I'm going to pop my glasses back on. My glasses need to be clean because they're a little bit dirty. So I typically like to do that too at nighttime as well. So that is my finished skincare routine right now at the moment. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. How are you guys liking these types of like vlog style videos? Because this is basically what this is. I'm using my phone camera instead of like my bigger bulky camera, making this a little bit more intimate between the two of us and getting a little bit more closer. So yeah, just let me know your thoughts down below, and don't forget to go ahead and check out some of those giveaways and other things. So you know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't forget this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss a video with me, your girl Sandra D. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a beautiful evening, a good night. I love you guys all, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.